This is a Vader Channel in Norton, Massachusetts, serving Bristol County, southeastern Massachusetts, around the world. And good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Tuesday, July 21st, 2026. Hey, good morning, y'all. This lovely July 21st, 2026 on this Tuesday morning. It's 6 degrees and overcast skies in North Massachusetts. Here are the nines. Top story at 6:30 a.m. is U.S. strikes Iran and outfits threaten Saudi Arabia ship it as meditators push 10-day ceasefire. President Trump says he will impose a 50% tariff on Canadian goods in 30 days. Trump storm Bertha forms in the Gulf, forecasts war to flooded. A former U.S. Army soldier started a fire outside a New York City federal building and fired a pelican, FBI said. Mass senators propose funded agenda to revitalize nightlife and recreation across the state. Federal health officials have investigated 5 different clusters of cyclosporus cases for FDA said. NBC names Craig Melvin's temporary sprint race on Tuesday amid security breach. Boston Red Sox win streak to 14 as they beat the Baltimore Orioles last night at Fenway Park 6-5 on Caleb Durbin solo homer in the 8th. FDA still focused on Taylor Farms lettuce as cyclosporus source despite retract the test. China AI sensation moonshot gimble on big balls pay off. The Dow down 307.16 at 51,839.26. S&P 500 14.41, 74.43.28, and Nasdaq down 12.17 at 25,508.07. Douglas County, Nebraska officials report rapid cyclosporic surge as Taco Bell emerges as top exposure. Trump public charge real reset self-test for green guards. South Korea's proposed cooperation with NATO is aimed at enhancing their own respective contribution to global peace and stability, Seoul's foreign ministry said Tuesday. Information involves South Korean diplomats presumed to be leaked, officials said. Russia and North Korea blame U.S. for tensions on Korean peninsula. Philippines says China injured sail in the latest maritime clash. The University of California San Diego School of Medicine unlawfully used race in its admissions process favoring Black and Hispanic applicants over their white and Asian counterparts. U.S. Movie tickets and books sales skyward with the release of Nolan's Odyssey. In 2010, Tom commented Adrian's ability to promote people's minds and disrupt their dreams took the world by storm with Christopher Nolan's box office hit. This Peacock is a Prince of Norton, as while he may not be the official Norton mascot, Prince Peacock is currently making a name for himself. The real mascot is the Lancers. Taunton Restaurant Yanya's Soul Kitchen is not going out of business, owner said. $325 million economic development bill includes AI guardrails in Massachusetts. Take a look at stocks now. Down 307.16 at 51,839.26. S&P 500 14.41 at 74.42.28. And Nasdaq down 12.17 at 25,508.07. Sports time. Another major baseball action. Cleveland Guardians 13, Minnesota Twins 4. It's Philadelphia Phillies 10, LA Dodgers 7, New York Yankees 8, Pittsburgh Pirates 5, Tampa Bay Rays 7, Toronto Blue Jays 1, Atlanta Braves 3, San Diego Padres 2, Milwaukee Brewers 8, New York Mets 3, Kansas City Royals 4, San Francisco Giants 3, Chicago Red Sox 10, Texas Rangers 3, Detroit Tigers 8, Chicago Cubs 6 and 10 leads. Let's see. Houston Astros 8, Milwaukee Brewers 5, Washington Nationals 5, 7, Colorado Rockies 3, Athletics 5, Arizona Diamondbacks 2, Seattle Mariners 8, and Cincinnati Reds 7, and LA Angels 3, St. Louis Cardinals 2. In WNBA action, Las Vegas Aces 109, Toronto, Temple 83, New York Liberty 99, Dallas Wings 98 into overtime. It's Washington Mystics 90, Golden State Valkyries 82. Minnesota Lynx 105, Seattle Storm 102. Chris Paul said not going to be rushing a decision. FIFA investigating players clash after World Cup final. German Ober has White Sox won a win for tied 1946 mark. Pirates, Sente, Urquhart, Kamal, and Yankees win. Hitch Tigers play Game 7 of Mid-School Talks. Science says Kentucky will win big because of him. And tonight, Sox and the Orioles guarded tonight at 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. Peter Childer's time is 6:34. Time now. Time for watch. Beep. MBTA Reliance Shuttle Bus placed in service between Elmore and Park Street from Tuesday, July 21st to Thursday, July 30th for infrastructure upgrades. And riders can use the Premier Rail and existing bus routes as alternatives. Looking at Highways in Broadway, New England, part of the facility highways all looking good. Up in Northern Rhode Island, it's looking good. 95, a little bit slow between 123 and Route 152 and North Andover. Jamestown Bridge and westbound side, a little bit slow. And Ward Bridge is southbound side, a little bit slow. Sangamon Bridge eastbound side, a little bit slow. 148 northbound side, a little bit slow around Route 24 in Taunton. 95 northbound side, a little slow from 485 in Benson and Route 140 in Foxborough. And Hipposcam around Route 128, Cap Stretch, 24th back between Transit and Buckton on Route 128, Cap Stretch, Route 128, Route 3 to the northbound side, back between Derby Street and Hingham all the way down to the Braintree Split, 128 to the northbound side. And an accident after Route 28 in Randolph, so expect delays at Route 128 to the northbound side from Randolph all the way down to Route 109 in Westwood. And South Expressway is back up between the Braintree Split all the way down to Dorchester. And an accident on South Expressway at East Milton Square, so expect delays. Pike westbound side is back between South Boston and Logan Airport. Some tells all Cantons look good. Route 1 is back to River to Charlestown. And an accident on the Tober to the southbound side, so set with backups. And another crash on 93 southbound just around Route 1 in Charlestown, so expect delays. 93 southbound side and expect between Soda down to downtown Boston. Mass Pike, little stop and go action between Fairhaven all the way down to Newton Quarter End. 138 southbound outside, the Lupus Run, Lexington Stretch, and 495 northbound side is back to the Westford Stretch, and Route 3 southbound, so the Millbrook Stretch. 93 stop and go from Andover to down to Boston. Route 128 southbound, so between Litchfield and down to Woburn. Pike westbound side, the Lupus Run, Route 20 Westfield. 84 eastbound also on Route 91 in Harper, Connecticut, and Route 21 westbound also the Windsor Stretch. And Merritt Parkway, a little bit on Trouble over down to Stamford, and 95 southbound also between Stamford over down to Stamford. And it's looking good in Over New England. 62 degrees at 6:37. Time now for weather. And gonna take a look on Bertha. Five a.m. advisory 50 mile per hour. Winds 99 millibars at 28% of the north, 86.4 to the west, moving northwest at 5 miles an hour. And Bertha is expected to bring tropical circulation approach to the Gulf Coast from Alabama westward to the southeast Louisiana tonight and Wednesday, where tropical warning is effective. Tropical circulation are possible for ports of Florida Panhandle, Metro New Orleans, and the southern Gulf Coast of Louisiana, where tropical waters are affected. A storm surge waters are affected by the Alabama, Mississippi, and southern Louisiana coast, where not further storm surge is possible. And interest elsewhere in Louisiana, Texas should monitor the progress of the system as additional watches or warnings can be recorded for the portions of that area later today. Areas of flash flooding will be possible firstly along the Gulf Coast and adjacent inland locations from the Florida Bed region to southern Louisiana with assets. Instances of flash flooding possible westward in the portion of the Texas coast later in the weekend. Close to home, another overcast start, but be where after 4 p.m. for some showers and thunderstorms in the area as gale watch converted into small devices due to low coverage in the west, but consistent gale force winds tonight and Wednesday. And scattered showers and thunderstorms return this evening, Park Wednesday morning as risk of fierce strong wind, thunderstorms, and heavy downpours. The low-class flash flooding possible to pour New Jersey, and scattered thunderstorms possible later Wednesday, but will be dependent on the degree of clarity during the day and dried out first in the latter part of the week with seasonal temperatures and low humidity into the weekend. Scattered showers and thunderstorms return this evening, Wednesday morning with clear, few strong storms, heavy downpours, and localized flash flooding possible in poor drainage areas. An upper level trough slowly pushes across eastern United States and Canada today. Thursday with several pieces of shortwave energy movement from the flow and as a surface. This will sweep our few frontal boundaries across the northeastern as a surface low tracks across Quebec. This will be support the return for unsettled weather with potential for some strong storm and minor localized flash flooding tonight and Wednesday. At 40-50 knock level of would be the main player with a setup helping affect the rich moisture temperatures around 70 degrees with the principal water barrels raises to 1.5 to 2.2 inches plus around southern Oregon. This evening, instability varies from marginal to moderate across southwestern guidance as we keep powers of 850 to JKG. This is sufficient to support thunderstorm development instabilities availability while aligned with it coming to shortwave and model to show Photographs support a stronger shear and illustrate values at a 0.3 kilometer layer. This environment does not only be supported by every downburst, but also a strong thunderstorm on 2 temperature winds getting well out of the low risk as brief spin up, giving us supportive wind shear profiles. In the anomalous parts are combined with a warm cloud depths of 11,000, 13,000 plus feet allowed for the fission rate process and a more important support of heavy rainfall. The final QPF probably goes at 18Z guidance back to a little bit of problem 1 plus and 2 plus, just when the weather whale still overall seeing a good single for 24-hour amounts about 1 plus inches shown by the moderate to high probability is 50-80%, especially along the south coast of Cape Islands, a low to moderate probability for 2 inches plus focus along the immediate south coast of Cape Islands. The time frame of which the falls will be the big factor that a flash flooded potential given that embedded storms are possible localized flash flooded in a 30 concern. The HREF PM reflects this well with localized areas of 2 plus inches across western Connecticut, Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts, and also many speaks of 1.125 inches across the region. The slow storm bushel will be a concern with a mid-level flow less than 30 knots. However, it would be found a low-level justified pellicle moisture upstream, while steering storms consistently southwest and northeast of the trended heavy rain and thunderstorms may be possible to result in HI probably around 1 inch. Our precipitation exceeded 1. Our FFG reflects this well in higher probabilities in North Jersey and southern New York, with low probabilities extended to western Connecticut. There are a few spots of low probability across Massachusetts and then early Wednesday, and all this is pointed to a lower probability of a seeing widespread flash flood impacts that HRE of storms scattered low probabilities at less than 20% and less than HRE rain. Rains mainly across the portions of Connecticut and more so Rhode Island and southeast Massachusetts keep an eye on it, so we'll have to keep an eye for localized minor flash flooded issues, especially more flashy areas of urban port areas of Providence and Norfolk. This is fairly consistent with the previous forecast with us saying that the west localized flash flooded however that's not a widespread enough and threat to warn flash watch for parts of southern New England. For timing, this will be probably an evening and overnight event in the early morning hours on Wednesday. So depending on the timing of this, shortwave straws and storms could develop this later is late afternoon hour, change to increase the evening and overnight time frame. Scattered thunderstorms possible later Wednesday, but will be dependent on degree of clearing during the day. Rain continues at the early morning hours of Wednesday. There is some question of whether bulk of the rain exits the coverage shots of most model guidance has the bulk of the rain out by late morning, however, to be spread in the degree of clearing in the afternoon and the rain straws. Some guidance suggests that suppressed heating will likely end up blowing the risk of storms later today. If we get enough of the window with the clear to break the clouds, its ability will be sufficient to support storms development ahead of cold front of the balance. 1,800 JKG SPK virtual will be as anomalous as the previous evening. In fact, the whole column, however, the REF has been keen another surge of higher Duport areas. Yes, Airhead had a front across the individual camps that's partly spread with regard to the time of the coverage and intensity of convection. If the couple hits and the potential for the scattered showers and thunderstorms developed after mid-afternoon. Moving eastward into the evening, the western and central parts of the southern New England likely to have a higher risk, given that you will be likely clear earlier and have longer to recover the heat throughout the day. The estimated shear files are sufficient to support as a strong stream storm at 2 as well, now, so we become higher confidence as models develop in the first countries and extend the clear to Wednesday. Friday and Thursday, the latter part of the week with seasonal temperatures and low humidity to the weekend, the cold front exits the region by Thursday morning, leaving the dry the seasonal conditions this week. With the front, the upper level through center Burbank also moves up to the northeast. High pressure starts in the middle of Nova. Some of the wind from the Great Lakes that continue the drier conditions in the weekend as temperatures fall slightly with 925 millbar. Temperatures fall around 16 Celsius, but much of the second half of the weekend, normally Wednesday night, will look to be cooler as the 925 millbar. Temperatures may fall into the low at 10 Celsius over the interior lows. They're going to be into the low 50s and 850 millbar temperatures are expected to be mostly be around 10 Celsius as well as the back half of the week. Even with the reduced temperatures, the continued high sun angle will keep the temperature from falling too low, but keeping them seasonable. The conditions remain dry and seasonable until around Sunday, with the flow shifts more south again. Increasing humidity and surface will be also passed just offshore, but the effects from it and we all are not certain this time. Okay. Forecast goes like this. Showers and thunderstorms possible after 5 p.m. Mostly clouds at 80 degrees. Light south wind increasing at 6 to 11 mile morning. Wisconsin high as 23 mile an hour. Just reaches 30% of the rain amounts less than 7 inches. Extra amounts possible thunderstorms for tonight. Showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. This shower must be a thunderstorm between 1 and 2 a.m. So the chances of showers to 2 a.m. thunderstorms produce every rainfall. Low around 66 degrees and summer about 9 mile an hour. High. Between 2 mile an hour. Just reaches 9% of the rain amounts between 3/4 of an inch possible for Wednesday. Chance of showers storms before 11 a.m. The chance of showers between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. The chance of showers storms after 4 p.m. Mostly clouds coming 83 to low. 60 degrees, and chest patient is 40%. Wind southwest by 9-11. Miles back as high as 24 miles an hour for Thursday. Steady to life on 8, low 57 degrees, and north for about 6 miles an hour. So if you're going to the great winds, 78 focus across to the night on Thursday at the Wheaton College President's House. It's going to be perfect weather for it. And Thursday, Friday's going to call for sunny skies about 81, low 58 degrees. Call for east around 5 miles by the afternoon for Saturday. Sunny skies about 80, low 59 degrees. Call for given the east around 6 miles by the afternoon for Sunday. Sunny skies about 81, low 63 degrees. Call for given the east around 6 miles by the afternoon for Monday. Chest shots mostly test coming 83 degrees. Call for given stuff at 8 miles in the morning. Chest patient is 40%. Right now, it's 56 degrees in first skies. That's estimated for morning report on this July 21st, 2026 on a Tuesday morning. Here, Jay Wiggins. Have a good morning. Stay safe. Be part of be healthy. Be well. Have a good day and good morning.